into the cipher, I do want to let you know that it is Planet Remix, and a lot of times we cover adult content. So at this time, if you have anyone who's a minor, I would suggest that you put your headset on or get yourself in a place where you can enjoy your time on Planet Remix. But until then, put the babies out, do what you need to do so we can be responsible while knowing our magic. This show, this information, we dive into a lot of things that are adult content. And so, therefore, if you are a minor, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, and I definitely want you to get your parent or your guardian's consent before diving into the remix. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the share. Yeah, and keep knowing your magic. We just gotta be responsible while growing up on planet Earth. Welcome to Planet Remix Radio Show, the most magical place in the Milky Way galaxy. Planet Remix is the world's #1 radio show dedicated to you growing up on planet Earth. I am your host, Ms.Blue, the Oracle. Joined with Brother Balah, we want to welcome you to Planet Remix Radio. What a time to be alive. We invite you to make sure that you are tuned in. Planet Remix Radio is live on Fridays and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The call-in number is 515-605-9794. Or you can join us in the Blue Room. And those cosmic directions to get you locked into the Blue Room is you're going to go over to YouTube. And once you're on YouTube, you're going to type in Blue, B-L-U-E, and then Raz, R-A-S, and Berry, B-E-R-R-Y. Come on in. Welcome to Planet Remix. Peace and greetings, everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome on into Planet Remix. The Blue Room is open. How are we feeling? How's everybody doing? I do want to let you know the Blue Room is open, and you are certainly more than welcome to come on over and join us in the Blue Room. Oh yeah, and the Blue Room is already lit. It's Sunday night for most of us around the world. So I will say good morning, good night, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome on in. Come on in. Sunday night readings. I thought this would be a great time for us to just kind of take a step back from our busy day and do some live readings. So, I got my Kim deck here. I have my cup of tea with some, oh my goodness, some liquid magic in my tea. I got my crystals on board. I have my pendulum. I have my oracle decks, as well as my tarot deck. I have my beautiful ruins that was made for me by Sister Marjorie. So I have my ruins. I have my dice. I have my Cori shells. I have my magical wands. I have our spirit guides, our ancestors, and lights of beings. Oh yeah, they're all here too. Oh yeah. And guess what else? I have you. And that's the best part. I have you here with me live on Planet Remix. The Blue Room is open, so let me give you those cosmic directions so you can find your way on over. You're going to come to YouTube, and once you get to YouTube, you're going to type in Blue, B-L-U-E, and then Raz, R-A-S, and then Berry, B-E-R-R-Y, and that is going to get you locked in. So welcome on in. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Let's get those likes up so we can let our soul group know exactly where we are. We are going to be vibing out tonight on some Sunday night readings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You do want to be on the phone lines. 515-605-9794 is the number to call. And then you're going to press 1 once you get on the phone lines. So how we feeling? How is everyone feeling? It is so good to see you in the house. Welcome on in. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I see the Divine Priestess in the house. Self-Invested is here. All of our soul family is here. Got the Jupiter Money Kits in the building, as well as Soul Magic, and all of our listeners from all across the world. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh yeah, Planet Remix. Best place in the galaxy to be. Wouldn't you agree? Wow. Peace and greetings, everyone. How are y'all doing? How are we all feeling? You know, I was sitting here today. It's just kind of been one of those days, kind of relaxing a little bit, but working at the same time, answering some of your emails. So yes, I am definitely working my way through them, but answering your emails and, you know, going back over some things that needed to get taken care of. checking in with all of our family all over the world. And I thought, well, maybe no show tonight. And then all of a sudden, as I'm all snuggled up, getting ready to just kind of kick back, and yeah, one of my guides that came in, Percy, my guide, who's been with me for a long time, said, "No, this is a great night to come on and do some Sunday night readings." So it's a great way for us to just kick off and really dive into the week, get some confirmation. The energy is shifting here. We are walking our way right into Sagittarius season. So happy born day, happy birthday to all of the Sages out there all over the world. Just want to send you all so much love as you begin to celebrate your born day and this season, which is so much about all of us, really just connecting with ourselves, our purpose, who we are, and just really leveling ourselves up on the inside. The reflection on the outside will always come, but it's really about having sort of that internal connection with ourselves. So, how are we all feeling? How we all doing? How we all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all loving the vibes tonight? So this is kind of a chat and chill kind of vibe, but we're going to call it Sunday night readings. Because that's exactly what it is, Sunday night readings. I do want you to get on the phone lines because, that's what tonight is about. I'm going to be talking with you guys. Make sure if you did not get a chance to listen to the share on Friday night, that you go back and you download. Please download, okay? Go back and download, and always stay in the archives because there's so many great shares that we've done over the years, and really so many answers to questions that are happening now, that are happening in real time. Yeah. I want you guys to go back because that share was so powerful. I'm still reading some of the responses from the share on Friday night that you guys sent in from Friday night, from that particular share that we did. And it was pretty special to me as well, of course. But I know we all know that. But definitely, it was pretty special to you guys as well. The rapture of Hathor, 144,000. Yeah. Yeah. So powerful. If you didn't get a chance to hear that, that's definitely a share you want to go back and you want to make sure you're connecting yourself with to get that information. Oh, my goodness. Who knows how many more days do we have until 2022? I mean, the 2022 vibe is already here, but how many more days do we have left in this year? Has to be something like 30 plus days. What do we have? Like 42, 41 days. Anybody know? Anybody know how many days? Anybody know? We have 40 days, Hugo. Oh my goodness, 40 days. That powerful number of 40. I just thought about something. Speaking of signs and symbols, the Philadelphia Eagles won their game today, and they won it by 40 points. Talk about a sign and a symbol. They won it today. They won their game today. So, and we got 40 days and counting, 41. We're getting ready to dip our toe into Monday for those of us who are in the US here. And some of you have already, in our international countries, have already crossed over that line. Wow. Let's get some energy moving. How we feel about that. I'm really all about vibes tonight. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to, share some things about what's coming up for us this week, some things to keep our eyes open, to keep our ears tuned to, but most importantly, just keep our sense of knowing up. Our sense of knowing up. That's going to be what we really want to do, is just keep that sense of knowing who we are, keep that sense of knowing up. All right. So, we're going to listen to some Baby Blue, and then we're going to come back and we're just going to dive in. This is like a new addition to us here on Planet Remix. And, who knows? If you guys love it, then this will be something we do more on Sunday night. We'll do Sunday night readings. We have a lot of things that are planned for you guys that we're going to be rolling out, because this is the place that we come when we're looking for solutions. That's what Planet Remix is all about. We're about solutions. This is the place you come when you're ready to grow up on planet Earth. And we've all been doing this. Many of you guys, we've been growing up together here for a while. And I want you to look at you and look at you and look at you. Look how much you have grown. I certainly know I have. And still have so much growing to do. I feel like a kid at heart, which I truly am. And it's so much more for me to learn, for me to understand, and even for me to share. And that's one of the challenges that I am really taking very, very personal, here with all of us here. So I'm going to be working on some new content. We're going to be bringing that to you. And then, just sort of kind of doing some upgrades. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of upgrades. And I'm going to be showing more of myself. We're going to be showing more of ourselves, but I'll definitely be showing more of me and kind of, sort of kind of us connecting on other different ways, just really staying connected with our soul group and with our soul family. So I'm certainly excited about that as well. So we're going to listen to some Baby Blue. By the way, shouts out to Baby Blue and my son and Steven and my whole family, everyone who's listening in as well, sending them so much love and so much light. And to all of you, and I want to say this again, and I can't say this enough. If this is your very, very first time here, welcome. Welcome to Planet Remix. And truly, truly, I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for our connection here together. Yeah, welcome on in. Let's listen to some Baby Blue, and then we're going to continue with Sunday night readings. A remix first. Not readings, of course, but Sunday night.
La 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 la, the remix. Hey, this is Baby Blue. And remember, if nothing else moves you, life will.
That is so true. Say it with me. If nothing else moves you, life will. If nothing else moves you, life will. If nothing else moves you, life will. Oh, yeah, life will. So, in this Sunday night reading session, I thought it would be really, really cool. I'm going to give some insights on some channels and for things for us to look forward to in the upcoming week and beyond. So it could be the week or it could be beyond, but one of the things when you start getting into the energy, there is sort of this mixture, right, of possibilities where everything is possible. There's going to be some things that really reveal themselves that sort of kind of locked in and fixed in, but I'm always going to go in for the highest vibration and do that. But you know what? Before we do that, let's just do a little exercise here. Let's do a psychic energetic exercise. Who's down for that? Let's do that. Since we're just doing all this new here. Let's just go in. Let's do this. let's just do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do just a live. We're gonna kind of get ourselves connected, totally connected to ourselves, raise our frequency, and not only our frequency, but we are raising the frequency on the planet. Like literally, we are gonna raise the roof. And I have the perfect vibe. Let me dig in my archives. But I think I have the perfect vibes for us to begin to do that. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see if we can get into it. Oh, yeah, this is going to get us there. All right. So, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to put your feet flat on the ground. And as you have your feet flat on the ground, I want you to make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. That's it. Now, as you're sitting up nice and straight, this is what I want you to do. I want you to just really take your head and gently lean it back. That's it. Lean your head back, but you're sitting up straight. And I want you to breathe. One of the best ways to bring light into our physical body is through the breath. This is also the most effective way when you want to detoxify your body, your organs, and your energy. We don't necessarily have to connect with anything. Our intention is based on our spirit. Just breathe. That's it. Take it in and let it out. That's it. Now, as you're breathing in and you have your head held back, I want you to take your tongue and I want you to place it on the roof of your mouth. That little center hole on the top of your mouth, I want you to place your tongue right there and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And breathe. That's it. And what you're doing there is you're sending a message, a signal to your pineal gland to open up for you and allow everything that you need for your mind, your body, and your spirit to come in. Excellent. Now we're going to do one last thing. I want you with your third eye to imagine yourself looking into the center of the galaxy. Matter of fact, you are looking straight into the center of the Milky Way. And I want you to pick a color, any color, pick a color. And once you have that color, I want you to imagine that color racing, falling back down to earth, looking for you. This is the color that you will coat yourself in. You will coat yourself in to protect you. You will coat yourself in this color. You will absorb this into your aura and all of your etheric bodies and into your organs to raise your frequency and to raise your vibration. And there you go. Let it raise. Let it rise. Let it rise. Let it rise all the way through. That's it. Oh, yeah. That's it. Now gently lift your head up and you can take your tongue down. And I want you to stretch your arms out as far as you can on your side with your palms facing out. There you go. And I want you to feel the vibration and the energy as it begins to pulsate itself in through one palm, coming all the way across your shoulders and down to the other arm and out that arm and wrapping itself around you just like a spiral. Just like a spiral. And it's spiraling up and it's spiraling down. You're raising your vibration. Not only within yourself, but you're raising the vibration of where you're at and the whole planet. Oh yeah, it feels amazing. Oh yeah, can you feel it? Excellent, excellent, excellent work. Oh yeah. So now, I want you to bring your arms in, sit up nice and straight, and breathe. That's it. You've taken it all in. You've charged up your aura. You've elevated your frequency and vibration, not only in yourself, but in your sacred space. I don't know about you, but I would say our work here is done. What a great way to start out raising the frequency. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, that was really cool. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. How are we feeling? What colors did you guys bring back? I'm always curious about the colors. That was some superhero shit. Oh yeah. That was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. We have raised the frequency. We've raised the vibration. And so I love it. Yeah, you brought back purple. So did I. Yeah. Got a lot of purple in the house. I brought back that lavender, that purple color. Yeah. Hey, Priestess Nadra brought back blue and then it turned pink, amber. I absolutely love that. Blue and purple, yellow. Look at you and look at you. Wow. Wow, you brought back blue, Marjorie. Yes, gold and blue. Oh, I am loving it. Brick red. Ooh, Queenie. Nice. Magenta, green, pink light with almost like a white, but pink. I love that journey. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Gold and light. I love that, Priestess Kalimar. Very pink. A lot of gold, a lot of red. Oh, dark evergreen, Xavier. Powerful, very powerful. Brought back indigo, silent. Erica brought back yellow and blue. I love it. Royal blue, goddess. Yes, you brought back cobalt blue. Violet light. I love that, Glenda. Powerful, powerful. Priestess Nadra brought back deep midnight sparkling cosmic blue. Now that is one to grow on. Oh my goodness, that is one to grow on. Wow. That is so good. That is so good. All right. Well, lots of great colors. Let's take a look. And I'm going to be playing a lot of vibrations tonight because we're doing readings. And I really want us to just stay tapped into this energy. And so let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull out some of my cards from earlier that I wrote on. And we're going to talk about some of the things that is coming up. Wow, Journey says, I feel a lot better and charged. That's it. Isn't it amazing when you're working with your own energy and frequency and you're allowing it to move through your body? This is really how we're supposed to feel all the time. Like, seriously, we're supposed to feel like this all the time. All the time. And you have the ability to feel this way all the time. Yeah, yeah. I love it. So let's take a look. I might let's see some of the things that Spirit is bringing through before we get ready to get on the phone lines and talk about it. I might do that at the end. You know what? Maybe I'll do this at the end. Just some visions that are coming through, because a lot of messages you guys are going to bring through. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to hear that and hear what you guys. Oops. Look at me and look at me. As I'm over here, don't know what I'm doing. So we're gonna get ready to go to the phone lines. Let me gotta ring that bell for self-invested, but let me get ready, get my markers ready so I can draw out some energy. I can draw out some energy here. So let's see who's gonna be on the line. Okay, beautiful. I just had to do that. All right, for one of the priestesses. Okay, so let's get ready to go to the phone lines. And wow, look at you guys on the phone lines. So I'm actually going to jump around on the phone lines here. So just be ready to go. I'm going to let me see. We got some visitors in the house tonight. And our visitors are going to be the ones to pick who goes first. Here we go. So be ready, be ready, be ready. Okay, there we go. Let's go to the caller calling in from area code 7637. 7637, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 7637. Hello. Greetings. Who's on the line?
Hi, greetings. My name is Shaya.
I'm sorry, say your name one more time for me.
Shy.
Like shy?
Mm-hmm.
Like shy sister?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Where are you calling from, Shy?
I'm calling from Minneapolis.
Okay, is this your first time calling in?
It's been a couple years,
Okay, all right. Well,
so not my first time.
okay,
Yeah.
well, good. Glad to have you call in. All right, and so what's your question?
Um, so over the period of the last couple of months, I felt I have made some personal breakthroughs, and I just really want to look at kind of what's coming up, next for me. Um, are there any other blockages that I need to be aware of? Right now, I feel like I'm in a really great space
Mm-hmm.
emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
but just wondering if there's still some additional work or blockages as I prepare for other things, other projects
Yeah.
coming down the line.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Number one, I don't want you to think in terms of block. Or blockages, because that in
Okay.
itself is going to sort of mess with your energy. It's kind of like I'm looking for something bad to happen. So where am
Mm-hmm.
I blocked? Is there going to be blockages? The number one place of where your blockage comes from, and by the way, energy is never blocked, right? We say that term, but energy is not blocked. Really, where you have to begin to start looking is, what are you focusing your attention on? And so for
Mm-hmm.
you, this is what I want you to put this in front of you, because this is the number one thing that trips you up. And if you can really get a handle on this, you will be good to go. You will be good to go. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay. It is understanding. Most of the time, when things go wrong, it's because you don't have a good understanding. And so I want you to make sure that you are very clear in your understanding. If someone tells you something, if it's, I see there's possibly a contract that may be coming that you have to sign. It looks like something even dealing with the lease or some sort of term, something with terms in it. Because I see this
Hmm.
piece of paper and I see the dashes. So that tells me it starts at one time and it ends at another time. Do you know this?
Um, like a specific. Are you asking me? Do I know of a specific contract or lease coming up?
Yes. Or something
I
dealing with a
yeah.
term that it's from a time period and you have to acknowledge the time period that's going to be coming up. It's a time
Mhm.
period of what this is going to be doing.
Okay. I don't I don't know outside of my own personal home lease.
Well, that's a
As
lease.
far as any con.
That's a
Yeah,
mhm.
that's the one that comes up 1st.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it is a lease, it's a term. Please, please make sure there have been some changes. Make sure you have a good understanding. Don't
Okay.
rush. Don't just say, oh, I've signed this before. I know what it is. And just sign. Make sure you look at it. Make sure you be aware of the changes because that's the number one place where some things can get a little tricky for you. Your energy looks really, really good. You're thinking way too much, so I'm going to encourage you to stop doing all of this thinking and maybe hang out in your elbow and see what it feels like to explore the rest of your body. The back of your heart chakra is very closed down. So, um, mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I would encourage you to have some fun. Have some fun. Make sure you're incorporating fun into your life. But other than that, things look very, very good. You're taking energy in, the energy is flowing through. You really, really just need to make sure you have a good understanding. What is at the root of all of the challenges you've had is based on the understanding. And you're moving too quick without having the correct understanding. So make sure you
Mm.
get clarity. Get clarity in those things. There is some changes that's coming up for you. These changes are definitely going to be the better for you. And incidentally, the changes that I see have to do with your home. It has to do with your house. So I don't know if someone's moving
Okay.
in or someone's moving out. If you're moving or moving out, that hasn't been decided. That hasn't been decided. But whatever the change that's coming up, this is definitely going to be for the better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just recently entered into the contract of my lease, but I don't expect moving out soon.
Okay. Well, just hold that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that is what I have for you. Mhm. That's what I got for you. Yeah, yeah. You should work on order. Make sure you have things in
Yeah.
order, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, everything looks really, really good. Mm-hmm. Have some
All
fun.
right.
Have some fun. Do some art projects, especially over this holiday time. Maybe get you a paintbrush or get you some markers and get you an adult coloring book. These are some of the great exercises that will keep you from worrying about things that haven't happened. It will keep you present
Mm.
when you're way somewhere else worrying about something you don't need to be worried about. And it'll keep you grounded. It's some great ways to keep you grounded.
All right. I appreciate that.
All right, you.
That definitely resonates and will work.
All right.
Because
Well,
those are some questions I had. Is get focus. Stop. How do I move my focus away from the things that I want to worry about?
mm,
But
Well,
yes.
well, here's
Well,
the
thank you.
thing. You shouldn't want to worry about anything. Worry is no good. Worry is no good. That's why I want you to get an understanding. Because anything that you're worried about, it just shows you do not have a process for making good decisions and finding solutions. So change the word
Mhm.
worry to solution. But your main thing is you got to get things in order. And things are out of order. Get them in order. From your kitchen cabinet to your refrigerator to the clothes in your closet, to the things in the bathroom, to the children things. Get things in order. It's going to help you with your understanding.
Okay.
All right?
I shall do. All
All right.
right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Peace and love. Thanks for calling in. All right. Sunday night readings. Let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code 6186. 6186, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, my name is Melanie, and I'm calling from Illinois.
Okay, greetings to you, Melanie, from Illinois. What part of Illinois are you calling from?
East St. Louis, Illinois. I actually go by Renee, and I've talked to you previously on Clubhouse.
Okay, well, good to speak with you again. I got my dice out for you.
Okay.
We gonna roll the dice. Ooh, we got a big 10. We got a big 10. Yes, ma'am. All right. So what is your question, Renee?
I wanted to know, like I've been through a lot, but I've been trying to find my purpose, and I want to know how do I go about finding my purpose, and if my ancestors have any messages for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a big order, but here's some things that I want to tell you. Number one,
Okay.
when it comes to finding your purpose, um, the first thing I want you to know, just slow down for me for a minute. I'm gonna go in while we're talking and slow your energy down, because you're
Mhm.
moving like I thought I was moving at a high rate of speed. No, you flying. Let me slow you down just a little bit. So, number
Okay.
one, I want you to know that you're in a cycle of new beginnings. Okay? That's why the 10
Mhm.
energy is coming up for you. Things are changing for you. And so, what has happened is you've really sort of closed the door on a lot of things that you should have closed the door on a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time. I mean, a long time ago. Here's what I want you to
Yeah.
do, because we tend to be creatures of habit.
Mhm.
Don't be a backslider.
Okay.
Trust yourself and keep moving forward. Number one, you're in the cycle of new beginnings. This means that the
Mhm.
process of self discovery is what you got to do. You got to be about your business, and you have to find out what makes Melanie happy. And you don't know what that is,
Mhm.
do you?
No, I don't.
You have to
No.
find out what makes you happy. And the only way you're going to find that out is to explore different things. Things that you have a natural interest for and things that you feel you're connected to. One of the things that you really have a very beautiful voice and you love to give people orders. You love telling people what to do. You love it.
It's cutting in and out. I'm sorry. Can you repeat a little bit of that?
Do you have me on speaker?
Yeah, that's probably. Let me take it off. Okay, now I can hear you.
I said you have a voice and you love telling people what to do.
Mhm.
I said, and teaching is something you want to do, not in a traditional sense, but you want to teach and
Mhm.
to help people. So it's breaking up everywhere. Let me looky. Y'all are saying this is breaking up. Let me make sure. We good. We good. So I don't know what's breaking up, but I will do my best to make sure that we're coming in nice and loud and clear. But
Mhm.
that's the thing that I want to tell you is I want you to begin to start exploring and really look at some of those things in the healing modality, because that's
Mhm.
truly where you're gravitating towards, is to work in the healing arts, and to get a better
Mhm.
understanding about healing. What kind of work do you currently do, if you do any anymore?
So I was previously working at the bank, as a fraud analyst,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm off because I had some issues.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just do like OnlyFans work. I'm a content creator.
You do OnlyFans?
Mhm.
Okay. What do you do on OnlyFans?
Videos, pics. I don't know if I can tell you on here, but yeah, I do like modeling.
You do modeling. Okay. Well, let me tell you
Mhm.
this, no judgment on that. And I understand you ought to look into the tantric arts,
Mhm.
because this is the art that really utilizes the energy of the body through the sexual
Mhm.
energy for healing. And there's a big
Mm.
need for people to understand that our sexual energy is healing energy. It's healing,
Mhm.
and it really can heal people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look into the tantric arts, because you're a natural healer, and definitely with you using your voice to help educate at the same time. Can you imagine OnlyFans? It'll really be blowing up, right? So look into the
Right.
tantric art.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your energy is high. Now, this is what I want you to understand, is so you can even take that energy even higher. You can take that sexual
Mhm.
energy higher, and you can use it for healing. You can use
Mhm.
that for healing, and really, really turn that into educating people how they can use their own energy for healing. So look into tantric. That's a form of healing arts. It's an ancient art. It's not just about sex, it's about life force energy. So let me correct myself. It's not about sex, but it is about life force energy, which sex is a form of life force energy. It's creative energy. So you'll be able to use that
Mhm.
energy and understand more about why you're so connected when it comes to the sexual expression of your body, and how you're expressing that
Mhm.
in the world. And this is something, as we continue on in a new world, we're going to need to get some new understandings of how we can begin to start using our life force energy when it comes to the expression of the body and our sexual energy. But if we're not aware of what that energy is and how powerful it is, you could literally use your sexual energy to take you to create whatever you want to create in this world. And the tantric arts is one of the good places to start when it comes to utilizing your sexual energy. Are you still here, or are you just blown away?
I'm still here. I said that sounds good to me. I'm definitely gonna explore that.
Yeah, definitely explore that. And as far as your ancestors, I do see someone who's close to you that looked like they could have been a mother figure, or either they passed away when their child was young and they were a mother. Do you know who that could be?
When their child was young. Okay, so I believe that was my daughter's. I mean my ex partner's mother, and
Mm,
she's an older lady, like in her maybe 50s, 60s.
hmm. And she passed away when your friend was young?
No, my daughter passed away. And my daughter passed away about 10 years ago, and she passed away. The mother figure passed away
Right
last
after.
year, I
Okay.
believe.
So guess what? And I misread that sign. They are together. She has your daughter.
Oh my.
She has your daughter. Yeah, she has your daughter. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you for being in tune with you enough to bring that, because I was like, well, if this can't be, like, I didn't feel it was your mother. That's why I didn't say your mother. I said a mother like figure, and
Yeah,
having
she
a
was almost
child.
like a mother to me. Yep.
Yes. Well, she wants you to know that she has your baby girl and she is with her, and those two are together. In fact, she's letting me know that just here recently you were in the store and you seen a little girl that looked like it could have been your child if she was a little older, and you were kind of
Mhm.
mesmerized by it. That was her, your daughter. She's helping your daughter to help you completely heal this energy within you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so powerful. And by the way, your daughter wants you to know that she loves you, and you couldn't have been the best mother for her for the time that she needed. But actually, she's going to be
Mhm.
reincarnating back on the planet, and she's going to come back. But when she comes back to the planet this time, the next time she comes back, she's going to reincarnate in Mexico. So she will reincarnate
Wow.
again, and she's reincarnating in Mexico. And I know you have a connection with Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense? I know this is overwhelming for you, but
The Mexico. Mm, I don't know about the Mexico, the connection.
just hold that thought. It may not be something that comes up right away. But eventually you'll see the connection, because sometimes it doesn't come through,
Okay.
right away. But yes, let your partners know that her mother is coming through, and also her mother is coming through and her mom is coming through, and here's a couple of messages that she has, and this is for both of you.
Mhm.
Number one, she's holding up something gold. It looks like a chain, or a charm on a chain, or um, some sort of charm that either goes on a bracelet, something gold, that she's
Okay. It
she's
may be for Hollis, a message for Hollis.
Mm-hmm. So you can let her know. I don't know if she has a gold necklace of her mother, a charm of her mother, but
Mhm.
she's bringing that whole energy up, and for that to say that she wants you both to know that she is definitely still very connected to both of you, and she is
Mhm.
you guys as guardians, to really kind of whisper
Mhm.
those words of wisdom in your ear. Let me ask you, do you know what her zodiac sign was?
The mother,
Yes.
Taurus.
She was a Taurus. Okay, because she's letting me know something about that energy. And who had a birthday coming up soon here? Which one? Your daughter or her?
Um, so her birthday, the mother figure you're seeing, her birthday is in April, and then my daughter's birthday was in September.
Mm. So, do you have a birthday? Who's having a birthday that may be connected to you coming up? Who has a birthday?
Or I think it's her daughter that passed away, Ariel.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Cause I think she's a Libra, but it was a little bit before. I'm not sure who has a birthday coming up.
Well, just hold that, because she said the birthday celebration,
Mhm.
she definitely is going to be there. With the birthday
Mhm.
celebration, she's definitely going to be around. And yeah, and just sending love to both of you. And she does consider
Okay.
you her daughter. She says yes. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, that means hurt. Yep. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So, peace and love to you. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you called in. Melanie, so glad you called in. And peace and love to you. And your daughter lets you know that just like you used to kiss her every night, she's kissing you. Both of the girls are kissing you. Kissing you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Peace and love. Hold the line.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Thank you.
thank you. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Let's go to the next caller. And as we get ready to go to the next caller, that is one of the things, like, if you guys want to speak to your loved ones, start talking before you get on the phone line, if that's it. Start talking before you get on the phone lines, and they will hear, because many of them are here tonight. Yeah, and they'll definitely, I'm sure, come through. Let's go to 5042. 5042, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 5042, going once, going twice. Okay, I guess they're not there. Let's go to the next caller, calling in from area code 3478. 3478, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, 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 who's on the line?
This is Cecil from the Bronx.
Okay, greetings to you, Cecil from the Bronx. How is the weather there, Cecil?
It's a little rainy,
Mm-hmm.
but not too bad.
Not too bad. Well, good.
Nah,
So,
yeah, not too bad. The
yeah,
weather's good.
yeah. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I was just listening, and I had two questions, but being that you said something about family members
No, no, no.
who
You
had
don't have
passed
to
or whatever.
ask that question. I was just
Okay,
kind of putting that out there.
okay, okay, cool. So I remember a workshop that we did with the gold coins,
Mm-hmm.
and it was told about our real birth sign,
Yes, the
right?
real zodiacs.
Now,
Yes.
I want, yeah, the real, yeah, the zodiac sign. I want to know if I metamorphed into, because you got the freshman, sophomore, and senior.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what, which one, if I metamorphed it into any of those signs.
Mm-hmm. Well, you would know better than we would know, but this is what I want to tell you. Everyone didn't go to the workshop.
Oh,
So that means that we would, for me to go through this, tell me what you
mm,
were attempting to morph yourself in, and I will tell you whether or not you did it. How about that?
Aquarius.
Mm. The answer would be no.
Oh, so did I move past it?
No.
Oh, wow.
Let me let me tell you why I could say
Mm,
no honestly. Because this is
all
the
right.
energy of the knower, and you would know for sure. But I'm joking with you. Let me let you know.
Okay.
It's not about you metamorphing into those signs. It's that they are the stronger attributes that already live within you. And what you're doing is you're just really sort of you know how Jay-Z say, let me reintroduce myself? You're
Yes.
reintroducing yourself back to you. Because the truth is, we take a little bit from every sign. But in that workshop, Brother Balah and myself, we broke down and really showed you how to get to the apex so that you can
Mm,
really embody who you are. So if you've been studying those attributes and you've been really applying those things as you see them within yourself, of course, because
mm.
they're already inside of you. You're not morphing into them. It is already in you. You're bringing it out.
Could I tell you why I even said that?
You.
Because
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a Capricorn,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when like you said, reintroducing myself, like I'm introducing, reintroducing myself to the sign, which is
Yes.
Aquarius, right?
But you're
And
not
I'm
getting
trying
rid of the
like speaking.
Capricorn. The Capricorn as that sun sign is still
Oh,
there. This is not about getting rid of anything because the truth is we are
uh
all
huh.
12 zodiacs. And you know what I would love for you to do? Email
What?
that question and we could take time to, or maybe go back and listen to the workshop again, because I want you to fully understand what we were telling you. It's never about throwing away a portion of you or even killing a portion of you. It's about understanding
Mm.
your divine blueprint and where you can, because we all have, a uniqueness in us. And when we
Mm.
understand these points of uniqueness, we can in essence take them to their highest potential.
Okay.
You understand? So that's what you're doing when you understand of attempting to get yourself to bring these attributes out in you. This is taking you so you can get to the point where you have reached your highest potential, which is limitless. This is the
Okay.
path that you have chosen to take during this incarnation in this lifetime. So that's what we gave you. We gave you the blueprint to show you how to get there.
Okay.
But I can tell you
Okay.
this, how you're going to know for sure, Cecil, that you got there is because
Uh huh.
everything around you in your life will start to reflect it. Things will change.
I can feel that though.
There you go.
I feel that.
There you go.
I feel that the person who I was,
Mm-hmm.
and who I am today, it's
It's
especially
different.
with spirituality.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very, very different. Like how I even with being conscious or whatever, right? Like
Yes.
I don't feel uncomfortable speaking my spirituality, like my dreams. I always break down my dreams, certain coincidences that do happen. I'm not like I don't feel like an oddball
Well,
when
that's
I
good
talk about it.
because pretty soon our health insurance plans through our place of employment is going to allow you to get so many different readings and energy work done
Mm,
a year. This is going to be the norm. There's going to be office buildings where they have dream interpreters on site, particularly in hospitals, where people will be able to come
wow.
in, have a seat, and you would come in and you would see the dream practitioner, and they're going to sit down
Mm,
and read, take a look at your dream before you actually go in to see the nurse and the doctor to see what's going on, and they're going to decipher the dream, and that's going to be a part of your pre-examination for coming in for an appointment. How's that for something?
wow. Wow.
I know,
I sort of
isn't it
kind of do that with my
exciting?
yeah, because I sort of kind of because I'm a personal trainer.
Mm.
I sort of
Wow.
kind of do that with my with some clients.
Yes.
You know,
Well, there
like
you
we'll
go.
get that personal. Yeah, because we'll get that personal, and then I take it left field.
That's
You know,
right.
and then when I break certain things down, and like they're like, "How you know that?" Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's hey.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You know how I learned how to interpret dreams from Inception, the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm. Mhm.
mm-hmm.
So,
That's good. That's good. But I want you to know
oh,
dream
this is everything.
interpretation been around long before
Of
inception.
course.
Um,
Of
so,
course.
and it's a powerful thing. So there you go.
Yeah. This is what I want to ask though.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you was on I think the first young lady that was on, and you was talking to her about a lease. So I live in my brother's apartment who had passed, about, a couple of years ago, and you know I've been going back and forth about trying to be on the lease.
Right.
You know, I just want to know if because I always feel him. Like he's always here,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, whatever. And even when I do ask for him, he'll pop up in my dream. He's a
Beautiful.
very angry person too. He's a very angry person.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know, like, I just need confirmation if this is going to be my place.
Mm. I feel like we'll be able
Mm-hmm.
to get some leadway and you're going to get an answer. And that answer is going to come around January, somewhere between, I hate to give a date, but I'm going to give you a date around January the 8th through the 21st, or somewhere between February the 11th, February the 12th. You will
Mm.
have some sort of answer around that particular time. But here's the
Mm.
thing that I want you to know is that you need
Mm.
to make sure you are preparing yourself um, to be able to handle the responsibilities that come along with staying in that place.
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay. Well, then you're on it. That's it.
Mm.
That's what I got.
Mm.
I feel like
Mm.
January, like right after we get around January the 8th, that's one of the things. Let me take a look. Let me take a closer look and see if I see anything else.
You know what's funny that you say about January? Because that's when the thing lifts. The eviction thing lifts.
Oh, okay. Well,
In New
that's when
York. Yeah, in New York.
yeah,
So
that's
they
when
do
I
it all the
feel like
time.
you're going to get
Definitely
that
all the time.
answer. Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
when you're going to get that
Mm-hmm.
answer. I really, really feel very
Mm-hmm.
strongly. I can see that. But let me just take a deep dive. Let me just look a little deeper and see. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I want you to do, because I want you to strengthen some energy within yourself. And I know you said you've been doing some studying. And since you've been doing some studying, I want you to tell me about your connection with the O.M.A.g.i.c.
But who?
The O.M.A.g.i.c, you know? Are you
The old
familiar? The
Yeah.
O.M.A.g.i.c
Oh, that's
civilization?
funny. Of course I am. That's funny. I used to study that
Okay,
when
well,
I was in my teenage years.
tell me about um, your connection with the O.M.A.g.i.c and what you got from that energy of the O.M.A.g.i.c.
Well, the Olmecs, um, what I do know is like the Mexican energy, right?
I'm listening
What
to
you call it?
you.
I'm connected.
Go
Huh?
ahead.
I'm on a dime, right? Am I correct?
I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So the Olmec energy has a lot to do with the Mexicans or whatever, right? So I'm in a huge Mexican community,
Mhm.
and like I said, I was studying this as a kid. I seen the Olmec heads,
Mhm.
you know, um, yeah. Remember when they compared it to George Floyd, head looked the same, whatever,
Mhm.
whatever, right?
Mhm.
Uh, but I was so fascinated by there's this woman, uh, Mexican woman.
Mhm.
Her name is what's her name again? Oh my, I forget. But anyway,
Mhm.
I I understand the energy of that,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
So I don't want to ramble, but when your
Well,
wheels start turning so much, all type of things just start coming to your mind.
mhm. Well, here's what I
Mhm.
want you to do. And you said some things pretty interesting. You said it even as when you were young, you were
Mhm.
really connected to the energy of the O.M.A.g.i.c. And you started
Mhm.
studying it when you were young. I want you to go back and I want you to look at, diving into that studying of the O.M.A.g.i.c, because, the O.M.A.g.i.c are melanated people and they have their roots
Yeah.
in the history, of course, of the African, you know. But I want you to go back and I want you to study that energy of the Omax. And I want you to find, just kind of Google some things, look around. If you have some books, I want you to study because this is actually going to help you um, with these next phases of your life and just have you move forward. The reason I brought the Omax up is because this is where you were in a past life, and this is the energy. You said you live in a community that is primarily our brothers and sisters from Mexico. They're native Spanish coming out of Mexico. um,
Yeah.
so, yeah, there is not an accident that you are there, but I want you to begin to start
Yeah.
looking this energy up and studying the Aztec. However, you look at the Olmecs, and study that energy. Get a picture, meditate on it, and begin to start bringing that energy in. Because not only is it going to help you with a past life to bring those gifts online, for yourself, but it's also going to really give you the answers that you need um, for moving
Okay.
yourself forward and some of the work that you will do at this particular time. Hmm. Hmm.
Wow. Now that you told, her name is Frida Kahlo. She's
Ah,
the a
yes.
bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I did a. Oh my goodness.
So this is why you
Lord.
have it. I mean, of all the things I could have connected you with, you're in the Bronx, New York. Oh, you
Hmm.
you can't make this stuff up. The Omex, it's a
No.
past life. That's really what came immediately when you started talking. I seen the Omec head standing next to you. And that particular head is to let me know that that's a past life and that's the energy you need to tap into so you can begin to start mapping yourself out a plan. Like I said, it feels like around the 1st of January, somewhere between
Uh-huh.
the 8th and the 21st, you're going to get some answers, or sometime in mid February. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
all
Great.
right.
Great. Great. I got it.
All right. Well,
I
peace and love.
I,
Thanks for
I
calling
love the
in.
remix.
Love you too. Thanks, Cecil. Thanks for calling in. Peace and love. Hold the line.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that's good. Sunday night readings, you guys. Let's go to the next caller calling in from area code 2137. 2137, you're live on Planet Remix.
Is vaccinate our kids to protect them against COVID-19.
Uh-uh,
Vaccines have been proven
not a
safe and
commercial.
effective in children 5 and up.
We're going to,
Visit myterm.ca.gov to find a vaccine near you.
let's go to the next caller. Um, Let's go to the next caller calling in from area code 8167. 8167. You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. Who's on the line, please?
Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through. My name is Cameron. I'm from Kansas City.
Okay, what's your name? Say it one more time, please.
My name is Cameron.
Cameron? Like Cameron Diaz?
Cameron, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Greetings. How are you? Is this your
Oh
first
my
time calling in?
gosh. This isn't my first time calling in, but this is my first time getting through.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful,
So,
beautiful.
oh my god.
You got through. Gotta
I
be doing
know.
gotta be doing something right.
Okay, this is amazing. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hmm.
Well, I guess I'm supposed to talk. I just really wanted to show you some love because I found this show about a year ago, and
Mm.
the transformations that have taken place feel like it's been a decade. It's amazing. So I just want to show you some support and give you a lot of love for all that you do for the whole Remix family because it is really transformative. So thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you. That was beautiful, Cameron. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Aw. Thank you so much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
I do have a question as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was wondering how I can connect with the people around me and my family without like degrading myself. When I feel like I get closer to people,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of limit myself or lower myself.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how I can overcome that.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be kind of tricky. Um, it can be kind of tricky, but here's one of the things that I want you to do, and you'll have to practice this, right? And that is
Hmm.
when you're around your friends. Well, first, let me slow down. Let me ask you a question. What do you feel
Okay.
starts to happen when you get around your family? What do you feel starts to happen?
I don't know. I can actually feel myself kind of like shrinking myself down,
Mm-hmm.
like trying not to be in the way, trying not to be
Mm-hmm.
a part of where I am, which is kind of crazy. But and a result of that is I feel like I get insulted or kind of um, like I don't know what I'm doing is causing the results, and I can see that, but I don't know how to not make myself so like low, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, two things. Number one, I want you to know that that is your mind sort of playing tricks on you. So I don't want you to really focus too much on that, but I'm going to give you some tools and some things for you to begin to do. When you're around your family, it's important that you be who you are. That's number one. Bring all of you to the party, right? You're going to bring all of yourself to the party, but you're not going to bring yourself to the party in the position of trying to judge them. Because often what happens, because we have
Mm,
so much judgment in our minds about ourselves, that we're inadvertently judging other people. So it makes us feel very uncomfortable to be around people, especially
mm,
our family, because no one knows you better than your family. But the truth of the matter is, that's not a true statement. In most cases, your family knows you the least because you're not even showing them who you really are.
mm,
You're only showing them an aspect of yourself. So this requires you to go and to go with good intentions. When you get ready to show up with your family, come. If you're the daughter, be the daughter. You know, if are you the sister? Be the sister. If you're the cousin, be the cousin. If you're the niece, be the niece. Nothing else is required for you to bring to the table. Have fun. Integrate yourself in. Ask questions. Don't take things so serious. But I want you to, and this is going to go against a lot of people's wishes. I want you to take everything personal.
mm.
I didn't say
So
I
how would
want
I
you to
take things
listen.
personal without?
I don't want you to take
Sorry.
everything negative personal. I want you to take everything personal. Personal to the point where you know that you are bringing love and you're bringing good energy, and you know that you will receive that. And that's the only thing you're taking personal. You're taking their love. You're taking the fact that they want you there. You're taking the fact that you
Mm,
want to be there. You're taking that so personal that you are fully committed to showing up.
mm.
To showing up. That's it. Just take that personal. Take the love they have for you. Take that personal. Have you ever asked yourself, why do we only take negative things personal?
Right. That's true.
You,
That's a
you
good point.
understand? Why do we tell people don't take things personal? No, no, no. Don't take negative things personal, but take everything else personal. Take the love they have for you
Mm,
personal. You know they love you, despite how they have to work out their own issues with who they are. So take their love personal and give your love personally to them, it will make all the difference in the world. It will make all the difference in the world, because when you start not taking anything from people who are intimate and close to you and in your family that you love and care about, when you stop taking them personally, it causes a separation. It causes a disconnect. It causes friction. It causes misunderstanding. It causes hurt. It causes pain. It causes separation. So you have to begin to start taking the people in your life that you love and care about personal. And you have to take their love personally so you can really have that connection. And then I want you to work with the energy of the unicorns, because I see the unicorns dancing all around you. They are one of your spiritual totems. I know you know this. The unicorn is there. You said what now?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
it.
I see that all the time.
You see it all the time. Beautiful. Because the unicorns are there to light our path ahead. They are very unique. Unicorns are very different, and they are very divine. But what they also do is they light up the way ahead. And you're stepping into new territory. The person you were last time the family got together, you're not that same person anymore. And you have to own that. You have to take who you are personally. That you have grown. You have grown. And when someone tries to take a low shot and say, look at Camille, she don't know what she's doing. This is what you say. Last time I sure didn't, but I have really grown. I know what I'm doing now. Affirm it. Affirm it. Who you are.
Okay.
That's how you're going to do it.
Okay, thank you.
And visualize high vibrations. Know that when you're there, this is a moment. It's a moment. It's a sacred moment. Enjoy the moment. You're not going to be there forever. That moment is not going to last forever. Enjoy the moment. And maybe there are some things that you don't agree with. You don't have to let everybody know what you agree and what you don't. This ain't Jeopardy. You're not getting ready to say, Alex ain't going to say for 2,000, answer the next question. He's not asking you that. So go and have fun, enjoy your family, and know you are not the same person, but here's the clue. Neither are they. And take everything that is good, that is loving, from the people you know that love you, despite sometimes their action. Take it personal. That means when they are affirming something very good and loving, you affirm that back to them. You took it personal. Too many times we're responding to shit we don't need to respond to. And that teaches people how to treat us. We teach people how to treat us. And there are certain things, I will tell you this, that you're going to have to take a stand on. But I need you to be in Scorpio's energy. And that means you got to see beyond the veil. See the bigger picture before you pop off and say something.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms.Blue.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling in. You have to come back and let us know how it goes. So peace and love.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace and love. Yeah. Let's go to the next caller on Sunday night readings. I feel like we need some vibes to go on. Let's go to 8033. 8033, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 8033.
Hey, Ms.Blue.
Hello, greetings. Who's on the line?
Melanie.
Are you asleep?
No, ma'am. I said Melanie.
Oh, did I already go to you, or you another Melanie?
No, I'm a different Melanie.
Oh, a lot of Melanies in the
I'm from
building.
South Carolina,
You're calling from South Carolina. What part of South Carolina?
Lancaster.
Say it again.
Lancaster. They call it Lancaster,
Oh,
but it's
Lancaster.
country, so
Okay,
you
you're
say
calling from
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, is this your first time calling in, Melanie?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
It's, I think it's been like 2 years.
Oh, okay. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Were you asleep?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Cause I couldn't figure out if it was your service or like, cause it kept breaking up. So I was trying to be by like close to the window,
Yeah,
cause
well,
I am in the country.
oh, yeah, yeah. I know how it is in the clique. I know how it is in the clique. But I will say this, it's just a lot of energy that is um, flowing through. So, yeah, it's a lot of vibes coming through. It's a whole lot of vibes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a question?
Um, I think I need help on clarity. On these next on my next steps.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll start something, don't finish, of
Mm-hmm.
course, but I've been getting better and I've been working on some things, but it's that it's that not sure,
Mm-hmm.
or then I go into a panic, not panic, but just um because I know what kind of times we're living in.
What kind
And
of
so I'm
time are
getting
we
real
living
anxious.
in? Tell us about the time.
It's
What times are we living in?
um it's time to get some stuff done. Like it's no more playtime. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's the yeah, and I'm speaking for myself, maybe, because I
Mm-hmm.
know people
No, no, no.
getting
No.
things in order, and I
Mm-hmm.
but time is changing, and so it's like I'm the only one like in my family that you know live the kind of lifestyle I live a little. So
Mm-hmm.
um
And what
and I
kind
just
of
want to be prepared.
yeah, what kind of lifestyle are you living? I just want to get some clarity. I want you to give everybody some clarity on, because you said you're the only one in your family living your lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle are you living? And I hear that song playing, by the way. Y'all know that song? The lifestyle. Y'all want me to play it? No. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Just I guess considered the typical what they call it, conscious, and
Yeah.
they always, put me like, oh, she that's the woke one right there, and you're
Hmm.
gonna get the speech about you know,
So you over
about
there,
what's going on in the
you're
world.
over there giving them speeches.
No, I don't try to. I
Huh?
don't volunteer. I don't know.
You over there giving them
It's just
speeches,
that
Melanie.
I don't have the patience for BS. So it's like, okay, when people come to me with some nonsense, then it's like, okay, I just tell it like it is. But it's like,
Hmm.
they're not ready for it. They're like, oh, well, I should have known. There
Hmm.
you go again. Going, I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
okay, y'all can take your time if you want to. But
Well, that's good. You're keeping them well informed in the country, because it get a little dark around there when the sun go down. So,
yes, ma'am.
but so tell me how I can help you, because you have a good understanding of where you're at. I'm just going to be honest, I pick up so much fear from you. Like your whole
Yeah,
root chakra is permeating fear. So I'm trying to figure out who's scared, you or them.
yes, ma'am.
What you scared of? Who coming to get you? Somebody coming for you? Who coming for you? Let us know.
Um,
We'll take care of them. Who's coming to get you?
I'm I'm scared to I'm scared to not be not be prepared.
For
Like
what,
it's like
though?
so many
Be
ideas that
prepared
I
for
have.
what? Tell me what you want to be prepared for.
For anything that goes down in this world right about now. Like just
But give me an example of
um
what you're trying to prepare yourself for.
like
Because
finance
well,
like
hold on, because
financially.
I'm gonna give you some things to cancel out, okay? And then you
Okay.
can tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Okay.
if you're trying to prepare yourself for the end of the world, don't worry about it. Because if it's the end of the world, it's the damn end of the world, right? Nothing to prepare for. So we can scratch that
Yeah.
out. What are you trying to prepare for now? Now you can tell us.
I just wanna I wanna be that one that the family can come to. Like I'm used to being I wanna be that help for my parents, you know, and I haven't been able to do that with with my circumstances the last couple of years.
So you want to help them
And
financially.
so yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do. Um, but I want you to know that you can help them in other ways until you can get the financial way to be able to help them, right? And the other thing is, you got to get rid of some of this fear because you're not helping anyone, including yourself, by being so scared, thinking the world is going to come
Yeah.
to an end. And if you want to be the one in the family
Yeah.
that people come to, nobody wants to come to you to hear that you scared. Because what am I coming to you for if you scared? And you don't even know what you're scared of. So let's put the scariness to the side, okay? Can we do
Mm.
that?
Okay.
And so your question was, let's talk about your next steps of what you want to do. And so I'm going to ask you a very, very sort of kind of open question because I want you to do some
Okay.
exploratory magic for yourself right now. I want you to explore this. And that is, tell me two things that you love doing.
That I love doing. Um, being a help,
I couldn't hear you.
being like I said, being a help to others that anybody that needs help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like helping.
Helping them do what, though?
Just make any like I have a neighbor that I take care of.
Beautiful.
But I know that he's elder and he don't his family is not around, so I do that. And I don't mind doing that, 'cause like you told me today, I need to be a doctor. And I'm like, no, I'm not being no doctor. This is not something that I want to do as a career.
So wait a minute. Do you want to
But
help
I
people or not?
no, I want to help people.
So then why
That
would you
that
say
that brings me joy.
this isn't what I want to do?
No, I was saying as far as being a legit doctor, like
Mhm.
no, that's not mine.
So
That's
what do
that's not
you want
something
to
that I
do?
would want to.
What do you want to do?
Um, I want to travel. I want to start back traveling, and
So wait a minute. You want to help people, but you say you really want to travel. So which one? Which one?
I wish I can do them both.
Yeah, you can. I'm just asking because you
Yeah,
sound like
yeah,
you're not
that'll be.
clear on what you want to do. You want to travel, you want to go around the world and help people. How? Like, this requires you to do some work. And here's the other thing that I want to tell you is that everything is possible. You just got to be bold enough. You have to be focused enough. You have to be disciplined enough to do it and to put the work in. That's how you got to do it. And then you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to commit to make that happen? Like, how bad do you really want that to happen? Like, what are you willing to commit to make it happen? See, that's the real question. We want a lot of stuff and we want to
Yeah.
do a lot of things, but we don't want to do the work that it takes to make these things happen. What are you willing? Notice I didn't say what are you willing to sacrifice, because this isn't about a sacrifice. This is about what are you willing to commit to. Number one, your energy is so low. And I get it. You hanging out the window, you in the country. It could get a little odd. But your energy is so low. Number one, all of these things that you want to do for other people, you have got to do it for yourself. And let me tell you why. Because number one, that's the only thing that will sustain you. You have to be able to take your own magic. And that's a question for tonight. And I want us all to ponder on that. This is something I was thinking about when I was journaling earlier. Can you take and handle your own magic? And what has your magic done for you? We're so quick to give away. But can we take our own magic? Can you handle your own magic? What has your own magic done for you? We have these yeah, it's a great question to explore. We have these inspirations, we have these ideas, and believe you me, if there's a place on this planet that knows that anything is possible, it is here on Planet Remix. We have listeners and those of you who are part of the Soul Tribe that have done things that are so impossible that the world has said was not able to be done, and they are not only doing it, but they've done it time and time again. So can you take your own magic? And how good is your magic? We have to be able to quantify this. How good is your magic? Your magic it's gotta be good enough for you. Don't give me some shit that ain't even good enough for you. How are you gonna give me something that can't even do anything for you? Why would I want it? I learned in my short period of time of doing this work that what we so desperately want to do for others is what we need to learn for ourselves. And we can do them together. It can be done simultaneously. So I'm not telling you that you have to get your life to a state and you have to make everything perfect. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying alongside of you wanting to help and serve others, you have to make sure that you're doing that for yourself. And right now, I'm just going to be completely honest because you know that's me. I'm going to give it to you real. I'm going to give it to you raw. And you're just going to get it, right? With love. And that is, you are not taking your own magic. If your magic was your medicine, I would ask you, when was the last time, Melanie, you took your medicine? You didn't. You hid it in the drawer somewhere. You put it on a shelf. You pushed it in the back of the pantry. It's in the back seat of your car down on the floor with your extra pair of shoes. It's in the back of your closet with them jeans you can't wear no more. When did you take your own medicine? When was the last time you had a dose? And then what did it do for you when you ingested your magic?
Yes, ma'am. I've been running from it.
Yeah, you gotta do this.
I've been running.
You've got to do this, but running to where? There's nowhere to run. You can't run from you.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you're going to take you with you. And you can't let your current circumstances be the cause. You can't, and I'm going to say it again, let your current circumstances be the cause. You have the capabilities inside of you to do anything. But are you really ready to commit to doing it? And if you're not, that's okay. Let's figure out why not. What is stopping you from you? What is stopping you from getting to you? Because ultimately, that's who we're running to. We think we're running into the arms of someone who loves us and cares for us. We are running to ourselves. What is stopping you from running to you? A big portion of that is you've lacked confidence in yourself. But I will tell you this. There is a season and a time for everything. My mama used to always tell me that. There's a time and a season for everything. And let me tell you what this is not the season for you for. And by the way, you absolutely don't have to take anything that I say serious. You don't have to take it to heart. You don't have to listen. You are free to always do your own thing. Stop watching conspiracy videos. Stop it. It's driving you literally in your mind. I didn't say out your mind. It's driving you in your mind and it's creating insecurities. So, let me give you some homework. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You got something to write with? I couldn't hear you.
Somewhere. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is what I want you to write. You ready?
Yes.
I know my magic. And MAGIC stands for making a greater individual commitment. I want you to write, I know my magic 800 times. Just get a notebook. When you have free time, write, I know my magic. I know my magic. I know my magic. You need to embed this into your subconscious. Embed it. I know my magic. And then I want you to say it out loud. I know my magic. I know my magic. I know my magic. Say it with me. I know my magic.
My magic.
No, say it like you really mean it.
I know my magic.
I know my magic.
I know my magic.
I know my magic. You know your magic. I want you to write this because this is just going to open you back up. And you can even do this exercise looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror, looking yourself in the eye to understand, to make that heart to heart, that soul to soul connection. You know your magic. I don't want you to let your circumstances keep you from your dream. And then you have to take it step by step and day by day. You want to go from 0 to 1,000 without doing any work. And it doesn't work like that. And then I want you, after you spend your time writing down, I know my magic. See what comes up. See what magical push thoughts starts to come up. See what comes to the surface. And pay very close attention to your dreams. Because you're going to start getting all of the downloads. Because, one thing about you, you have strong clairsentience energy. But you haven't been utilizing it in a way that's healthy and productive for you. And you've let everyone else's emotions and feelings sort of clam you back into a shell, like a crab. You almost have energy like you're a Cancer. What's your zodiac? What's your sun sign?
Um, I'm not sure. I'm an Aries though.
Ooh, you are Aries?
Yes.
You sure you are Aries? Aries got a lot of fire, but it could be other things that really have happened along the way. I still
Yeah.
say that who you're presenting yourself to be here with me is not who you present yourself to be. So I want you to get to know you because you don't know who you are. Study you. Study you. And when I say you don't know who you are, of course you know parts of yourself. But I want you to know yourself so good inside and out that you can confidently say, I know my magic. And you will be able to see the physical manifestation of the proof that you know your magic. Because it has to show up. It has to show up in your world. It has to show up in you speaking. It has to show up in how you move. It has to show up in your thoughts. It has to show up in your body. So lastly, I feel like you need to move. And when I say move your body, like get outside, walk around, go do something. Go do something. If it's no more than go to your local mall or store or plaza and walk around. You need to move. Your energy is just, it's almost like a pond. It's still waters. And your waters run very, very deep. But that's what I got for you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Thank
that's it.
you.
And don't worry about your family. And that thought of you thinking you're the only one. I'll let you hold that thought, but you're the only one for a reason. But it's certainly not there to judge them, because that's not what spirituality is about. It's not about judging people because they don't know or understand what you know. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Peace and love. Thanks for calling in.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. We're going to go to the next caller. Let's go to the caller calling in from area code 5044. 5044. You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Ms.Blue.
Hello. Greetings. Who's on the
Um,
line?
this is Trey.
Greetings, Trey. Where are you calling from?
Um, I'm calling from New Orleans.
Okay. Greetings, Trey from New Orleans.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Okay. Let me think. Okay, I've been listening in on the show. This is not my first time calling. I've spoken with you before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, let me see. My question is this. Okay, since the storm, Hurricane Ida hit, I've been displaced and I've been trying to find somewhere else to live, with my family.
Yeah.
And I feel really good, you know, ab- about what I want. Like I can write it down and visualize it and feel good about what I
Mm-hmm.
see when
Yes.
I'm visualizing the happy times, the smiling faces. I can feel good about it. But when I get in that car to go ride around to look for rental properties, it's just like my energy just drops. It's like I know this block I'm about to turn on, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna find nothing, And I just don't get why that happens. Why
Mm-hmm.
does that I want to say what doubt or maybe hopelessness
Mm.
sets in
Yeah. Well, I mean,
when
it's certainly understandable, and my love goes out to everybody in New Orleans. A lot of love there, of course, Brother Balah, and a whole slew of family
yes.
members, from New Orleans. And that is a form of culture shock. Because you've experienced something, and then in the back of your mind it's kind of like, is it going to happen all over again? Are we just going to go somewhere, get set up, get ourselves situated, and bam, we're going to go through
Right.
this again? So that's kind of what you're experiencing. But let me ask you this question, Trey. Do you really want to find somewhere to stay in New Orleans?
Ooh, I knew you was gonna ask that. And let me tell you, my initial thought when was to just stay out of town. You know
Mm-hmm.
where I was. I first was in where was I? Somewhere in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in Georgia. It was what's the place with the big mountain? Stone
Stone
Mountain,
Stone
right?
Mountain. Mm-hmm. I have relatives there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stone Mountain,
That's where I
Georgia.
was, and yeah, I have an aunt who lives in Lithonia, Georgia, and
Mm-hmm.
I that was I was gonna stay, but I don't know. I just came back, and I can't find nothing. I'm like, shit.
So here's the thing. What would you lose if you left?
Nothing at all, Miss Blue.
And so why do you feel you're still there? I know the answer, but I want you to tell me.
Well, I'm kind of thinking about the kids too. Like they're still in school now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just don't want to pull them. Like they were already having a rough time with leaving the one school and going to the next. So I I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking about everybody.
That's fine. And you are supposed to always think about the group. I teach my children that all the time. Like you need to, they're adults. Think about the group. You can't just think about yourself. You got to think about the group.
Right.
How about you do this? Because you're overthinking this thing so much. How about you say this? You say, I want to move, but not
Mhm.
just yet. And so I want to find a place that is at least going to take us here for a year or here for 6 months until I can figure things out.
Yeah.
See how much pressure that just took off of you?
Yes.
We we
Yeah.
we lifted a whole veil. I see your energy just immediately go up. It just went up.
Yeah. Because I can't, if I'm like, I can't find
Well, let's not say you
what I
can't
want just
find.
yet.
Let's not say you can't find. Because here's the
Okay.
truth. You really wasn't looking. You wasn't looking. You were already going with the expectation of, I don't want this. And so this is to let you know that the universe, God, is listening because he answered your request every time. You don't want to be here? We won't let you find nothing.
Uh, Yes, indeed.
You see how that
I,
works?
yeah.
So now what I
Yeah.
want you to do, thinking about the group, I want you to think about the group and I want you to see, like, find somewhere to stay. And even if you say, we'll stay here until around September, we'll give ourselves some months to make a decision. Things are still trying to work themselves out. And really look for a place. I want you to think about the last place you stayed in. And I want you to upgrade. Upgrade.
Yes.
Upgrade. Oh, we're
Okay.
going to upgrade. We're going to look somewhere we thought was we're going to look somewhere that is an upgrade from what we were doing. And not only is it going to
Okay.
be an upgrade, it's going to be a place that is not known. Well, that's a little tricky. We won't say that. But we're just going to look for an upgrade.
Yep. I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want.
So there
But
you go.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I should just
yeah. And
get
you're
into even if it's an apartment. We just gonna have to make it
that's
work
right. You're
just
looking
for a
for
moment.
something
Yeah.
that's an upgrade, and you're looking for something with a lease that's about 6 months to a year. So you can give
Yeah.
yourself time to see what you're going to do, what your next step is going to be. And let me ask you a question. Is your grandmother still with us, please?
No.
Yeah, she's coming through. I just wanted to make sure. And she wants you to know that she is
Oh.
opening the way forward. She's opening the way and
Wow.
she is opening doors for you as we speak.
Yes. Yes.
As mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's opening doors for you. Your grandmother is coming through. And here's the other thing. She has a beautiful, I mean, some of the most beautiful red garnet color I've ever seen in my life around her. She has this beautiful red
Wow.
energy that is around her. And the other thing she wants you to do to know that there is this huge conflict that's going on in the family, and she is working diligently to resolve it.
Mm. And she was a special one. Yeah. That's a special lady there.
Yeah, she says she on it.
Wow.
She is on it. And she wants you to
Yes.
know that you don't have anything to worry about, that she is opening these doors for you. She's going to open them. She's going to make sure that she opened these doors
Okay.
for you. Let's see if she got anything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a talkative lady here. I'm loving her energy.
Yeah. My grandma, yes.
Yeah, she's very talkative, very beautiful energy, very beautiful energy, and she is just thinking about all the things and that she has made it through, and she's definitely passing on that wisdom. She is opening doors for not just you, but for the whole family, and she is working to resolve all of this messy mess. All of that messy mess she said that's going on, don't worry. She got it. She's on it.
That is so good because I said, all them know they need a whipping. Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, she is definitely on it.
Oh, that's so
Wow,
good. That's
wow,
so good.
wow.
Yes.
And so this is what she also wants you to know, because it looks like you got some relationship issues going on.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's the other thing. Know that nothing is final. I don't care what it looks like. It ain't final yet. So make sure you are operating from that position that nothing is final. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. It's only so many times in life that a person can change. We only get so many opportunities to change. We can always make adjustments to who we are, but there are certain times that we can literally have a change of heart.
Mm.
I'm just going to leave that right there.
I understand.
So,
Yeah, I do.
nothing is written in stone. It's still a lot of things that's on the fence. So don't jump ship. And definitely don't hop into one of these little rowboats coming by just because you think you by yourself.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Well, there
All
you go.
right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Blue.
You're so welcome. And yeah, peace and love to you.
Yes.
So there you go. Know all is well. All is well. All is good. And visualize that when you go out tomorrow and know that you have a plan to take with you. So there you go.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Peace and love.
Peace
Hold the
and
line.
love.
I love it. I love it when the ancestors come through. What we're going to do right here, I want everyone to hold the line, is we need to get some more vibes in here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hearing all of this music inside of my head. Like Spirit is playing all of this music. Let's see what let's get some vibes going. Let's see if we can get some vibes going. Let me see what I want to hear. Is it this? Yeah, we'll listen to this. And you know what I can do? Let me see if I can see some energy coming up for us this week. Oh, this is my song. I love it. I love it. So what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to pick a card from the Kim deck. And what I want you guys to do, especially those of you in the blue room, I want you to let me know when you want me to pause. And then I'm going to pick top 3 for us for the energy of the week. This is going to be the energy to bring us and put us in perfect alignment for our highest good. Oh yeah, just let me know. Let me know. Oh, I'm looking at a pause. Lola Balana said we need to pause. So here we go. I got you. Whoa. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. All right. Got that. So let's see. Now I'm going to take my other cards, my other deck, and I'm going to see what are the top world events that we're going to get some powerful signs and symbols for this week. All right. I see you, Jess. All right. Ooh. Okay. What it's gonna do? Let's put that there. I should have kept that. I should have kept that. Oh. All right. One more. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. Almost there. All right. And now, what would it be if we did not take a look at love? Let's look and see where that love vibration is going to be floating around throughout the cosmos this week. Let me know when you want me to pause. This is for the love vibration, for the collective conscious. Okay. Ooh. I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. For those of you who have your Kim deck, I want you to get ready. For the rest of you, I want you to take some good notes and write this down. Okay. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me over the music and make sure. So here we go. From the Kim deck. Number 1. Card number 37. Stand your ground. This week, you're going to have to stand your ground. This is going to put you in the best position. Have access to all the things that you need. So, there's some things that is required with standing your ground. Number 1, it is rising to the occasion. You know how we say, grand rising, or how some people say. I still say good morning, but grand rising. When you are in your grand rising, this is when you're going to have to stand your ground. And contrary to popular belief, stand your ground isn't about going against anyone. It's about owning yourself wholly and completely. It's about recognizing your own internal magic. It's about knowing that you have a purpose and a focus, and you are staying on task. This is about small steps. A lot of things are getting done. We're in this Sagittarius energy as we move forward, the energy of the sage. This is the one that carries the bow and arrow. You have a target, you have an aim, you have a focus, and you need to make sure that you are taking steps towards that aim. And then lastly, card number 37, stand your ground. You have to ask for help. Why are you struggling? Why are you bumping your head? Why are you bumping your gums? Why not ask for help? Whether that help be through the ancestral realm, or whether that be someone that's close to you or connected to you that may know more about the subject or have insight or experience into what you are about to do. Card number 37. whenever we see the 3, the 7, we're talking about expression, but we're really talking about a spiritual expression of a new beginning. So challenge yourself, magic makers. Challenge yourself tomorrow to stand your ground at the grand rising of your day. Have an aim, ask for help, and take one step towards being your very best step, every step of the way. The second card from the Kim deck, card number 27. Y'all know what card this is. This is 27. This is riding the cosmic waves. And no doubt we are riding the cosmic waves. But see, when you're riding the cosmic waves, there's some things that happen. You know, like the universe will begin to start sending signs and symbols to you to let you know you are riding the cosmic waves. And you're going to know that you're riding the cosmic waves, and here's how. It's card number 27. You're going to know because you're going to be compensated. You're going to be compensated for your energy. You're going to be compensated for your thoughts. You're going to be compensated for listening to your intuition. And you're going to be compensated for past deeds and work. It will show itself. You'll be saying, whoo, so glad I listened to my intuition on that. You'll be saying to yourself, I am so glad that I took time before I reacted. You're going to be compensated for being true to yourself, and you're going to see that pay off in such a big way. So, riding the cosmic waves, card number 27 in the Kim deck. It's all about compensation. It's about bliss, because when we're riding the waves, it's blissful. And then, ultimately, when you're riding the cosmic waves, you got to stay committed. You got to stay committed. That's right. To what you say you're about. You got to walk the talk and be the walk. Card number 27, 2. Whenever you see that 2, we are talking about being able to master your energy when it comes to relationships. Now, no doubt, we have a relationship with everything on the planet. But when you see that 2, that is a state of harmony. That is a state of harmony. We got that 7 again, so them spiritual waters is going to be splashing those waves on the inside. And then the third card from the Kim deck is card number 9, which is so perfect for this energy, because card number 9 is listen to your heart. Shh, listen to your heart. And I want you to feel it. I want you to feel all the feelings that are there. Because this is how our soul speaks to us and expresses itself. You're going to be listening to the feelings, listening to that intuition that is in there, and you're going to see where your energy is flowing. And you're going to know when it's time to kind of slow down a little bit, or maybe speed up a little bit more. Maybe balance yourself out and get to that 0 point. Card number 9. The 9. The 9 is there because this is an apex point in creation. So this 9 is letting you know that you're going to be stepping from one dimension into another. That you are going to be manifesting and creating. And so all of the thoughts and feelings that you are holding at this moment is creating your tomorrow. So that's from the Kim deck. Now let's take a look at world events. A lot of activity on the water. A lot of activity going on with the merchants. Lots of things are going to be happening on the seas, our ports around the world. It's going to bring about some insight that really is going to literally blow the roof off the mother. We're going to find out some things that are happening at our seaports around the globe. And this is really going to change our day-to-day life, or it should. Not in a negative way, not for us to be scary or anything, but we're going to find out about all of these boats and ships that are happening out there. You know, interesting, I was in a channel earlier and I seen Dr. Hook on a boat. It looks like some piracy is happening out there, but that's not the only thing going on with our merchants and with our ships. We're going to find out how that is connected, because immediately after what's going on our waterways, I've seen farmers again come to the highlights. So let's just start looking out for those things that are happening with the farmers in our country, because the farmers are coming up. Oh yeah. So that's going to be really, really good. And then also in world events, we're going to have some discoveries that come up very soon that's going to bring some light to Mesopotamia. Imagine that. There's going to be some discoveries, and it's going to tie and link it back to Mesopotamia. Right now, there's going to be a lot of ancient ruins that are coming up at this time, because it's really going to get us closer and closer. And soon we're going to find a physical connection. Even though we know there are some, but we're talking about the world at large, that's going to take us right back to Atlantis. Oh yeah. So be on the lookout. Here's the other thing. There is going to be someone in our country to do some great things and really helping children who are orphanage or staying in orphans across the world. There's going to be a change of heart. We're going to see this highlighted in a very big way. And then there's going to be a very big push, like there really was in the 80s and the mid-90s, with us helping children all over the world. Children who have no connection with their families, their mothers and their fathers. That is going to be there. And we're going to see a lot of movement when it comes to organizations and people who are helping children, who are missionaries and working all over the world, and that's going to be brought to the forefront. Now, here's another world event that we're all going to be called to bring ourselves front and center on. And this has to do with making sure that we are not portraying or betraying our dreams. This is not the time to self-sabotage. We cannot betray our dreams. So I want you to bring that front and center to know, do not betray yourself this week. Stay true to your dreams. Stay true to who you are. And next, can't make this up, my ancestors, and many of you guys' ancestors, Native Americans, our brothers and sisters, indigenous people of this land, is going to really make some big shifts, some big movements that's happening at this time. And I can assure you, these are just handwritten notes. One day I'll show you guys that I make my own cards with my notes and put things on there. And that's what came up. Indigenous people. It's going to be some big steps taken towards the indigenous people on the planet. And really, it's going to move more towards the understanding of where the reparation roads open and where they cross between indigenous people and those of us from the African diaspora. Be on the lookout. Lots of changes. Here's another one. Lots of changes when it comes to our legal system. You thought you seen a roller coaster of events in our legal system, not just here in the West, but this is all over the world. And there's going to be some laws that are passed that some of our grandparents and great-great-grandparents never thought they seen coming. But these are going to be more to move us towards the new world that we're in. Now, all of this ain't gonna happen in 1 week, but these are things to be on the lookout. And then, here's another one. Artists. The artists on the planet are rising up. And there is going to be a big movement of when it comes to art and recognition of artists around the planet. We have some of the most incredible artistic minds that are here at this time. And there's going to be a piece of art that comes from the people. And this art, listen to me, because it could be one of you. This art, if there's an art gallery, if there's an art contest, if you have some art, you need to put it out. You need to put it on social media. You need to put it where people can see it. But this particular art is going to sell for more than $11 million. And it's not going to come from someone who is a well-known artist. This is going to be someone who is discovered, I feel like, on the street, somewhere on social media. I feel like this is going to be someone connected to Planet Remix, and they're going to get their art appraised at $11 million. Correction, their art is going to get purchased. It's going to get purchased. There is going to be an art buyer somewhere that's going to purchase it. It looks like the art buyer is traveling. So depending on where they're coming from, they're traveling and they're going to purchase this art. And this is going to send the art world into a war. And I want you to listen to this because I got this vision clear. And it's going to drive the prices of art up. Because now that we have this digital art, the NFTs are now going to be competing with the people who are purchasing art in the physical. So we're going to have this digital and physical war going on. I shouldn't say war. Challenge going on. And it's going to drive the price of art up. And we're going to have some of the top artists in the world. But they're going to be people. They're going to be people that you had a chance to buy their art right now. So if you know anyone who's an artist, support them. Buy one of their pieces. Because chances are 10, 15 years from now, their art is going to be worth millions of dollars. Invest in our local artists. Invest in them. You're going to see the art change. And not just in paintings and making physical art, but you're also going to see music is going to take a whole complete shift. And I'm talking about music that we hear on the radio. Like, the radio is about to go through a complete upheaval. Now, I know we do our online radio, and some of the most popular radio stations are online, but I'm talking about radio. And some of these big radio houses, they're going to start incorporating these podcasts. And so it's going to be an emergence that happened between the podcast world and the physical radio world again. And these two worlds will merge themselves together. So we're going to have a lot of these shows, a lot of things that we listen to. We're going to be able to start seeing them on television. We're going to be able to start hearing them in our cars. All of this is going to happen. All of this. Oh, yeah. What an exciting time. Let's take a look at our last category before we go back to the phone lines. And here we go. When we go back to the phone lines, it is for love. We are entering uncharted territory, and we are going to a new level of unconditional love. Now, depend on how you look at that. That could be a good thing or, a very challenging thing. But this, we are all going to another level of unconditional love. And I want to go back and say that. And I want to talk about the NFT. Everything is not going to be NFT. And I'm just kind of trust me on this. Everything is not going to be NFT. It cannot be. But artists will be able to own their own art. They're already doing that. They're doing that now. But everything is not going to be digital. The goal is to move everything to a digital footprint. And the footprint may be there. But the physical representation, let me tell you, we came to a material world. And we have to have the material. That is the only thing that sustains those things that are digital. So remember that. Always have a physical representation of the digital representation. I have pictures. I have posters of the remix. I have a physical representation of the digital. Because see, when the digital world shuts down, and we will have times of blackout, we will go through the ages. Just like we go through the physical ages, we've gone through the dark ages, the golden ages, the bronze ages, so will the digital world. Don't forget that. That world was created from our imagination, and it too will have a lineage. It too will have different parts of civilization. It too will have to evolve itself. It is not the evolution of who we are. It is an addition to who we are. So there you go. We did our cosmic read for the week. I hope that was good for you, because it certainly was good for me. All right, we're going to get ready to go back to the phone lines because I want to take some more calls. It is Sunday night readings. And if you all do this for me, if you're loving Sunday night readings, and we should do more of these special Sunday night readings because we do readings all the time. But this kind of read, let me know. 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 Let's go back to the phone lines. Wow, that was a ride. Let's go to the next call. Ooh, look at you and look at you. Look at you guys on the phone line. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Let's go to the caller calling in from area code 5716. 517, I screwed that up. 5716 You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hello,
Hello,
my name is Kia.
greetings, Kia.
Greetings. Wow, this is the first time. Well, not the first time, but I really manifested that I would be able to talk to you, so that
Oh,
came through.
well, I am so happy.
So,
Yeah, you know your magic. I love it. I love it. But you
yeah.
said this isn't your first time calling in.
Yes, this is my first time calling in.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, my name is Kia, and I'm calling from Woodbridge, Virginia.
Okay. Okay. You calling from the VA.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So are you enjoying the share tonight?
I am. I really am. I see this all the time, but something chose me to tap in today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so there was a reason.
Mm,
So
mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So what is your question?
I'm basically just in a very strange area of my life. I mean, it's not strange, but I'm 29, and I am basically I'm just going through my Saturn's return
Mm-hmm.
and spiritual awakening, and I'm just figuring out who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not really happening for me. And maybe I'm just not putting enough like energy into it, but I just want to make sure that I'm not like wasting my time like with what I think that I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. You mean wasting your time on you?
I mean, no,
Cause how
no, I
can you
don't
do
mean
that?
I don't no, I'm saying like as far as like I'm saying like as far as like something that I want to like start doing like as a business or whatever, like I just want to make sure that like I'm not like
Mm-hmm.
this is the direction that spirit wants me to go in, because sometimes I just kind of doubt myself and my intuition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
do this for me. Um, Let me know what you're thinking about doing.
So I really want to get into like being like a spiritual advisor, kind of like tarot cards. I really love like analyzing. Like I'm a Virgo moon, so I
Mm-hmm.
love analyzing and things like that. Like I love talking to people and helping people through their problems, and I feel like I have worked through a lot of my problems, and I want to share that knowledge that I've done to help heal me. So I really just want to get into that, like like basically like reading, um, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And so
Yeah.
what's the hesitation? That sounds beautiful. What's the hesitation?
Because I feel like it's my own insecurities. Honestly, that's just what it is. Like my own. I'm just like, I don't know if this is really what I'm supposed to do. This reading doesn't even seem accurate. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not even reading for them. I might just be reading for myself. Like, it's like my mind. My
Mm-hmm.
mind starts to get to me, I guess.
Play tricks on you, yeah, your mind. Well, I'll tell you this. One of the best ways to get over it is just to do it. There are so many amazing sisters and brothers out here doing that work. And there's more than 8 billion people on the planet. So do it.
Mm.
Do it. How could
Thank
you
you.
be wasting your time if this is something you're feeling called to do? Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I really want you to dig in and tell me what is stopping you.
Um. Honestly, one of the biggest things that stops me is like It's just like self-esteem issues. Like I just been through a lot of stuff that has had a negative
I
impact on
don't
my
think
self-esteem,
that's
and
it.
even
That's not it. That's not it. No, no, no.
really, I feel like that. I feel like that's what it is, but I don't know. Like
No,
that's what
well,
I feel it
you
is.
know, and again, you don't have to listen to me, but that's not it. I want you to go back
Okay.
to what you said. You said, I want to start a business. And
Yeah.
once, and it's nothing wrong with making money from what we call our spiritual gifts and what we do. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But once you take that and you make that the focus of you making money from something that you want to start doing, you have just put yourself under pressure.
Okay. Yeah.
It's nothing wrong, right? But you have put yourself
Mhm.
under some extreme pressure.
True.
And that's what you're feeling. So I would say
Very true.
dive in and do. And really, you know, if you feel you're just starting and you're new, I will share my experience. When I started, see, you guys are far more advanced than me because I didn't have no idea that any of this was nowhere on my radar. I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't clear. I want to be a reader. I want to be an oracle. I want to do this. I didn't know none of that. And nor did I have a desire to do it, but I did have a desire to learn about me. But when I first started doing readings, I did them for free. Not because I didn't know my
Okay.
worth, but because I knew that I was learning. And the last thing I wanted to
Mhm.
do is what some people had done to me. Not a reading, because I had never had a reading before. My very first reading I ever got was from Brother Bobby Hemmett, my teacher.
Mhm.
But I absolutely used to do it for free because I knew that there was a part of me that understood, but I didn't really know how to put it all together. I didn't really know what I was doing. And I wanted to be very honest with
Okay.
people. In fact, I would send them an email and let them know, hey, I'm doing readings, I'm new at this, and I'm doing it for free. And then it went
Okay.
from I'm doing this for free to $20 because I'm learning
Okay.
along the way. And I'm not saying that's how you have to start, but I'm letting you know where your pressure is coming from. Your pressure is coming not because of what you love and what you want to do, because you wanted it to be a business. And I will tell you that I
Mhm.
do not advise that. I advise you be better
Okay.
off to get a part-time job. Still charge if you want to charge, but you done put yourself under a lot of pressure to say, I'm going to get
Right.
out here. And let me tell you something. It's some badass readers out here. It's some sisters and some brothers
Yeah.
out here. Listen, they right here on Planet Remix. They in the blue room. It's these priestess. Listen, self-invested. You know, the magic makers in the blue room. It's some badass readers on the planet. I love it that we have come into the time tonight. At this time, I'm reading the chat and talking, so forgive me. I can't be in many dimensions at one time. It confuses me, but I'm just telling you that take your time. Don't rush yourself out there. And don't put
Okay.
pressure on yourself because then that's going to force you to start swaying to the left and swaying to the right because you need that money.
Mm.
You understand?
Right.
It's trust me, I don't care what they tell you. It's going to start swaying you.
Right.
Especially if you need
And
that
that's what I don't want.
to survive. But you don't have a lack of self-confidence. Please don't say that. Don't ever say that again. Your higher self will never talk to you like that. Don't say that. You know what you feel in your heart and you know what you want to do. So what I'm telling you is to get out there and do it. Do it. But that may require that, hey, you work a job so that way while you're figuring out how you want to set this up, how you want to see this going. Because let me tell you something, when spirit gives you a vision, it don't just abandon you. It gives you the steps. We're just impatient.
Mm.
We want everything to be like Mickey D's. We want to order at one damn window, and 2 seconds later, we want to pay for it, and then 3 seconds later, we want to pick it up, and then we want to eat it, and we want to go on to the next thing.
Very true.
You don't know if spirit is trying to burst something that's greater, a different way of doing readings, a different way of doing something unique that is only for you. So allow yourself to grow with the process. I'm not saying you can't do it because I do charge, so I'm not against the charging. I'm letting you know where you have applied some pressure to you that this is what's making you second guess yourself. But then here's the challenge to that. If you really if you really know in your heart and you want to do it, go for it. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work the way you thought, and you just need to renegotiate and say, okay, well, maybe I'll do that part time and I'll work over here just to make some money so I can take care of things and really kind of, get some skin in the game. We don't want to get skin in the game anymore. We want to just jump in the fucking game. We want to be a star player and we want to win. We want to do, everybody want to be Kobe, but nobody want to go to school.
Right.
Nobody don't want to train. Nobody don't want to be on a losing team and then be on a winning team. So just take your time. It's so many things that you can do. Just take your time. Take your time. Don't put yourself under undue stress and undue pressure. That's the only thing I promise you. Your energy is beautiful. You have the right heart for it. But don't put yourself under pressure you don't need to put yourself under if you don't have to. Now, here's the caveat. If you ain't got nothing going on and you got to get something to go on, then I say take the big leap. But keep a pure heart and a clear mind and go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That
but go do it. We don't have
very helpful.
Yeah, we don't have enough. It's 8 billion people on the planet. Listen, soon people are going to be signing up in their insurance plan and they're going to say, and who's your spiritual advisor? And they're going to be looking. Oh, Kia. Okay, can you give us her number so we can see if she's on our list? If she's in, let's see if she's in your what do they call it? When
network.
Yeah, let's see if Kia's in your network. Let me see if Kia's in your network. Kia in your network? Kia in your network? Okay, Kia is there. So your family, you guys can actually speak with Kia once a month and your company will pay for it. Your company will pay for it. So we're literally looking for people to be in these positions. We just really need to make sure we're doing this in the best way possible. We got so many readers that and people who are intuitives and healers that have been damaged by making bad decisions.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And I genuinely feel like that is what might have happened to me in a past life.
That you made a bad you made a bad decision?
Like that I made bad decisions, like maybe I was some type of spiritual healer and I was unethical with it. Possibly. I don't know.
I would say yes. I would absolutely say yes. because, we are here working on problems and finding solutions for things from a past life. Everything you're working on now is from a past life. So that's why we got to get it right. We got to get it right this time. We already got it wrong. Let's get it right. And getting it right sometimes is getting out of our mind. You understand? This is first thing people think about being an intuitive and using these psychic abilities is they want to use their mind power. And this isn't about mind power. I don't care what anybody says. I'll challenge the world on that. And there's other readers that know this as well. It's not about your mind. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, congratulations. Good luck to you. And yeah, do it. But don't put yourself under pressure you can't handle. That's a lot of pressure.
This is very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is for me because like I have like my own beliefs about certain things anyways, like in regards to like charging and stuff. So like it's struggle, but it's like I need money too, and it's an energy exchange. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, we all
but
have
this is definitely
we all have been duped into this poverty within consciousness. And then on the flip side, we can have some imbalances with it as well too. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with charging. But I will tell you this, anyone who comes to you for a reading is just as intuitive, if not more than you. So you got to know what you're doing. You can't bullshit people these days, especially not if they part of Planet Remix. Listen. This is the house. This is the spiritual house of the readers and the movers and shakers and the intellects. Let's not forget them and the genius and the visionaries. That's right. This is the house they reside in on Planet Remix. So just keep up the good work and take your time. Yeah, just take your time.
okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Hold the line. Oh, someone just gave us a super chat donation. Was it Ashe? Thank you so much. I'm going to go back and read that super chat donation in just a moment here. Let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code 2512. 2512, you live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's on the line?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello,
Can you hear me?
hello, hello, hello. Yes, I can hear you.
My name is Jediah. I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Hello? What's your name again?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. What's your name?
Jediah.
Jediah. That's a
Jediah.
beautiful name. Is it Jediah?
Yeah, it's Jediah.
Jediah. And you're calling from where?
Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, my daddy was born there. I have family there. He didn't live there, but he was born there. Yes.
Oh, this is my first time calling in. It's actually my first time listening in to you.
Okay, well, welcome, welcome. And welcome to Planet Remix. Glad that you're a first-time caller. Hear a lot of static on the line. You must be got some ancestors coming through. Are you enjoying the share tonight?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a question. How can I help you?
Yes, I wanted to know how do I tap into my gifts and gain clarity on how to follow them and know the difference between whether it's actually my higher self talking to me or my ego self talking to me, because I struggle with doing that, and then whether or not it's really me that's talking or my ancestors or something, because I'm not sure if I'm connected or
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you whispering because other people are in the house?
No, this is just like my tone of voice.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, because you kind of faded out, so I didn't really get to hear your question. Can you say it again for me, please?
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll speak louder. I said, how do I know, how do I like know how to tap into my gifts and like gain clarity on how to follow them
Mm-hmm.
and know the difference between like whether or not it's like my higher self talking to me or like my ego self? Because sometimes it's like I don't know whether it's not me or like even like my ancestors or something because I'm not sure if I'm connected to them or like I just don't know like how to know the difference and like
Mm-hmm.
know like what my actual are and stuff.
Yeah. Well, number one, your ancestors are always with you. And you're going to know when your ancestors are talking to you because you're going to know it's not coming from you. You will know. And here's the other thing, they are not going to tell you anything to hurt yourself. Number one. You still with me?
Oh yes, I was just listening.
You were listening, but did you hear what I said?
Yes, she said that they wouldn't tell me anything to hurt myself.
Right, right. So, have you been hearing voices telling you to hurt yourself?
No, ma'am.
You sure?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. You kind of paused like you wasn't sure that that was the case. Yeah. So they're not going to tell you anything to hurt yourself. And your ancestors are more invested in your personal kind of relationships. They're going to help you with your personal relationships and connections with people, especially those people that are around you. They're going to help you with that. Now, when it's coming from your higher self, the divine God, universe, whatever you choose to say, that voice is going to be one that is going to speak to you for what is in the best and highest interest for you and those that is around you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Still following?
Yes, I'm still following.
Mm-hmm. Now your intuition is going to be totally different. It's going to be a different kind of vibration, a different feel. I'm going to tell you some ways to really connect with that intuition. The intuition is that internal knowing that you have. It's not always the visions you see, but that internal knowing that you have inside of you. By the way, you said you want to know how to tap into your gifts. Tell me what your gifts are. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What do you think they are?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I know sometimes, like you were talking about the internal knowing. I know when I was a little younger and going through some things that I would know things about people that I like had no evidence for,
Mm-hmm.
but I would know it. I mean, other than that, I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm. That's what your intuition is. And I want to tell you right now, so two things I want to tell you. Two things. I don't want to forget, but two things I want to tell you here. And one of those is that you're carrying a lot of fear with you. So, what are you really afraid of?
I would say it would be being myself, like who I am,
Yeah,
really living in that.
yeah, because you are a very, very empathic, number one, and very spiritual in the sense of you're in the spirit world more. You're right now, half of you is in the spirit world. That's where you live. That's where you feel comfortable. Is outside of your body in the spirit realm. So, did you say this was your first time listening in?
Yes, ma'am. Listening in to this Saturday Sunday night call
Uh,
reading.
yeah, yeah. Um, Let me ask you a question. Are you a twin or do you have twins in your family?
No, but I'm a Gemini. If that draws any correlation.
Hmm. I don't know if that's it. I don't know. I feel like there's a twin. Do you have a sibling that is born close to the time that you were born? That y'all are close in age?
I have two sisters, a younger sister and a older sister, and we're each 11 months apart from each other.
How close are you?
Like I'm the middle child, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm the middle child, and then my older sister is 11 months older than me, and then my younger sister is 11 months younger than me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I kind of like this. Give me 1 second. So if I were to ask you a question, tell me what kind of work would you love to do or learn to do?
I mean, I'm very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Like I write music, I write poetry, I draw things, I build things.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be creative, and that's
Yeah.
what I really like to do. And I like math.
Yeah.
I really enjoy math and
Yeah.
finances and stuff like that.
Okay. And what kind of work do you do?
Work, well, I'm 21 and I just graduated college, so nothing yet, but I'm working on being a financial advisor.
Okay. Is that what you really want to do?
I'm not sure. Like, I want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure if it's what I really want to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure what I really want to do because I have a lot of interests, but I don't necessarily take them as they don't feel necessarily as far as like,
Mm-hmm.
this is something I want to do for like the rest of my life. Because for me, at least, like growing up, I never saw myself like
Mm.
doing one thing. Like for
That's
me,
right.
it's like I can
Yeah.
do everything, and like so it's hard for me to be like, yeah, this is what I really want to do because I can shift so easily to like, I want to do this because I love learning, and so like
Yeah.
I kind of just move to different things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is what I want to tell you is that whatever you decide to do, you're always going to have that sort of spiritual side of you because it's kind of waking itself up. But I am going to give you some things that you can begin to study. But I will tell you this, you do have your spirit guides with you. And the total number of spirit guides that you currently have with you is 12. You have 12 spirit guides with you.
Okay.
Yeah. You have 12 spirit guides that are with you. You have 12 spirit guides that are with you, and a lot of your ancestors that is with you. But what's happening for you right now? Let me ask you a question. You said so. Right now, you're in Alabama.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And is that where you went to school? You lived? You've been there?
Yes. That I've lived here my entire life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to give you something to study, okay? Because I want to give you some homework and I'll be very curious to see what information you get. Because what is happening right above your head, I see this star that is open. And I don't see this too often, but when I do, I know that I am in front of someone like myself who is a channeler that can channel information from beyond. Do you know what channeling is?
I mean, I hear it, but like, I mean, to give a definition for it, no. I just know that you like hear things and like I guess you can like bring them down or
Yes,
information.
that's right. So I want you to study this because, interesting enough, there is a lot of energy that's coming out of the star system. And this is a direct connection to a place that you're from and you have beings who are attempting to connect with you. And they are coming from the star system. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Mm, hmm Andromeda. This is your star system that you came from. Andromeda. And that is where the light beings are attempting to communicate from you. They're attempting to communicate and to give you channels. I don't know if this has happened to you often, but when you're on the phone or near something electrical, you can hear the static come through, or either the line will cut off. Trust me, I have killed so many phones and computers over the years. So I understand when this energy is coming in, but your star system that you're connected to is Andromeda. And Andromeda typically brings in a lot of harmony, a lot of love, and also telepathic communication. So if you want and you want to experiment with this, you can do what's called free writing, where you sit down. I would recommend, if you're in the house, if maybe you can even open up or you don't have to, but you can open up the window so you can see the stars. You can even do it in the sunlight and just allow whatever is coming through to come through to you. And I'm going to give you a magical totem that will help you to connect with this channel. And that is going to be Pegasus, the horse. So I know that was a lot, but let me kind of connect it. So you can just find Pegasus. Pegasus is around you because of your artistic. You're very creative and poetic and intuitive, and you love nature. And so Pegasus is one of your totems that's with you. Anyway, but this energy, a lot of what you're making and a lot of your creativity, even where you're even where you're getting your math and all of that for the numbers, is because of this connection that you have to the star system Andromeda.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, welcome home. Welcome to Planet Remix. But I would sit down and see, what messages just come through, and you can really just ask your higher self to bring a message through. You can first ask for yourself, and then you can ask for a message to bring through of love and of light and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You have any questions?
I mean, I don't really know if I have any questions. I feel like I always have questions, but like I just don't know.
That's fine. And you can email me if you do. if you do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want you to do some research on that star system and, really just kind of look at that. And, that may be something you have not entered. If you need some more understanding, definitely make sure you can email me, and my details can be found in the show notes. But you have some beautiful energy and you are waking up. So be gentle with yourself. I know the question was about thoughts coming in. Just set your intention to only bring in love and light and a high vibrational thoughts and thoughts that are good for you, right? And everyone else that you're connected to. Yeah, and you'll be fine. But I really see you doing something in the healing arts, almost like doing some energetic healing to heal DNA. But, we'll talk about it. I'm sure you're going to be around for a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
All right. Thank you. Peace and love. Hold the line. How beautiful. How beautiful was that? Oh my goodness. How beautiful was that? Well, listen. What a perfect way to really close out our first edition of Sunday night readings. And I just want to wish all of you just the most aware and amazing, beautiful week. A week where we can begin to, I don't know, I just kind of feel like some of the heaviness has been lifted off the planet. And that there will be some beautiful, beautiful days ahead. More beautiful than we could ever imagine. And we're discovering new dimensions of who we are. And every day we're becoming more and more multi-dimensional beings. And, this energy of us moving to another level of unconditional love. It's so true. Like I literally can feel it. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I really can. Really, really can feel it. So, I want to give us a couple of reminders as we get out here. Number one, we do have some merch available. And we have the Signs and Symbols sweatshirt that is available. And many of you have already purchased your Signs and Symbols merch. But what you can do is you can go to Bonfire, Bonfire, and you can put in Signs and Symbols, and the remix t-shirt, sweatshirt will come up. This is one of the ways, I know you guys are always asking, how can we support Planet Remix? This is a great way to support Planet Remix and all the work that we do here. For all of us here, this is a great way for us to, for you to show that this is definitely something that, that you want to be connected to, something you want to be connected to, and a way to show your magic. Yeah, I was looking for the words. So this is a great way. I'm going to put the link in the description box. It's also located on the remix_radio page on Instagram. It's going to show you how to get there. Yeah. So I want to give you this. And you can click that link. It is so many different beautiful colors available as well. We're going to get ready to get out of here. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. Please make sure you come back and you leave a detailed comment. You guys have been doing such an amazing job of that. And if you have not liked and subscribed, I really wish that you would. That would do my heart so well. That would do us so well to click that link and subscribe. And also come back and leave a detailed comment. Matter of fact, leave your top 3 takeaways from tonight's share, because we can all learn so much from each other. We are here, we are growing up on planet Earth, and we're doing it in a very big way. I'm truly, truly honored to just be here with all of us, to be here together. We're going to listen to some music. And then we're going to get out of here. Yeah. We're going to listen to some music, some more music. And then we're going to get out of here. Let me see if I can find, let me see what we're going to hear. Yeah, we're going to hear this one. Let me get it popping here. Let me get it popping here. If I can find it. Here we go. Oh, I'm glad you guys loved it. I really loved all of us being here together. This has been very refreshing. You know, like I said, I want to look for us to do some new things, and we will. We're going to do some new things. Some new things and some beautiful things. So, yeah. Oh, so that's going to do it for us. I hear you guys asking about the aliens and when are they coming back. They're on vacation, but they will be back. They will be back soon. I want to send love out to all of you guys. J Music, see you in the blue room. Fem Sway Candles is in the house. That's Sister Katia. Welcome, Sister Katia. So glad. Welcome, Joy. Everybody, welcome in. Please make sure you come back, leave a comment. We need to hear that. Thank you. Peace and love to you guys. Have an amazing, wonderful week. Remember, top 3, your top 3 takeaways. I want you to come back, leave a comment, and pass the show on to someone that you know would want to hear this. Top 3 takeaways. Happy Indigenous Day to all of us. All of us. Oh boy, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive is for sure.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We got some good things coming. You're going to want to hit that notification bell.